What's up, y'all? Welcome to the BFL podcast. I'm Ari.
I'm Asia.
And I'm China. And y'all, if we don't be nothing else today,
let's be fucking for real.
Alright, y'all. So tonight we're going to be talking a couple different things. So, you know, we got a couple questions I'm going to ask y'all. Okay. So, I guess I'll start with you and then you can answer. But, what's applying pressure like?
I'm going to start with really applying pressure. I feel like this applying pressure is just like, you know, basically taking a girl out on dates. You know, I like take a girl out on dates, being a man of your word. You know, not like that little. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain applying pressure. I need somebody else to go. What do you think applying pressure is? What's your idea?
For me, I would say my opinion or my definition of applying pressure is basically just when a man or woman, whichever, you know, your preference is basically just meeting or exceeding everything that you look for in that person or from any person, you know, that you're interested in or dating or something like that, you know. Okay. That's my idea of applying pressure.
Okay, so, you know, my idea of applying pressure is like somebody being consistent, you know, and like just like really after you for real. But no, so you got it. What's the difference in applying pressure and being thirsty though?
Being thirsty basically is I'm not even looking for nothing from you, and you still keep coming with the stalkerish vibes.
Yeah, like
that's being thirsty. Like
after 152 messages unread.
Yeah.
Don't you think you should stop?
That part.
Don't you think you should stop?
Okay.
Like that's you being thirsty.
Oh yeah, like after I reject you and you keep coming
exactly. When I told you I'm not interested. Okay, now you giving stalker.
Yeah, a lot of men think that's what applying pressure is.
Exactly.
And no, actually you're pushing me further and further away from you. If I was going to give you a chance, I'm not now.
I'm actually kind of scared at this.
Yeah, I'm scared.
So being thirsty is basically when you don't want the person. That's when it turns into thirst.
Yeah, and they just keep on trying.
Keep on
like,
going.
You make it very clear that you don't want nothing to do with them, not giving them no time of day, no type of play or whatever, and they still trying or whatever. Yes, that's being thirsty.
Yeah, it becomes to a point where they're harassing you.
Yeah, that's harassing.
That's harassing.
Dang, bro. Okay. So what about have you ever applied pressure to somebody you wanted? Like would you say like okay, this is the question. Would you say that you have to apply pressure back to somebody applying pressure to you?
Yeah. I will say that. You know. You can't just be putting in all the work or whatever. You just take and not giving it. You know, if you're interested in that person, then
yeah. But only if they apply pressure.
Yeah, only if they applying pressure, yes.
Okay, so what's y'all version of y'all applying pressure? Like, what would y'all say something you do that's like you would consider you applying pressure?
You asked me if I feel like we should, not if I do it.
I ain't gonna lie, me, if I got money, I'm really a trick. Like, I'm gonna be a trick.
We're not gonna put it in those words, baby.
Wait, what's the song? What? Tricking if I got it.
Yeah, tricking if you got it.
Yeah, tricking if I got it.
I'm just the type to match their energy, basically.
Okay, yeah.
You know, you do for me, I'm gonna do for you. The same type of time you on is the same type of time I'm gonna be on.
Yeah. I'm low key delusional. I try to match, and it's like it ain't even matching. I try to up one, but they keep my gifts up. You know what I'm saying? They keep his energy. Like if we keep on upping it, I buy me a pair of shoes. I might buy you some shoes, a t-shirt, and some cologne. And sometimes I get carried away because I'm a little delusional. So I might do too much. But yeah. But I heard you're not supposed to buy men shoes.
They walk right out of your life.
Yeah.
Ooh. And if that's what's been going on, Lord, you should have told me that before, baby.
But it's just like at some point you're gonna end up buying them shoes if y'all together long.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
kind of weird. You wearing stuff that I don't like. Here, put these on.
Mm-hmm.
I like you in those.
Okay. I'm sorry, this is a little off topic.
But
what do y'all think about like getting with a guy that per se or a girl that's not really up to your standards?
You mean like appearance wise?
Yeah.
Girl, that can be fixed. Look at her. When she wore Tommy Hilfiger before.
Either
way, we threw out the damn the fedoras
Glad we got rid of them.
And started with the polo. Like, come on.
I'm glad we got rid of them motherfuckers. I was so sick, bitch. Why did you got that shit on? You look like you finna get down on one knee with a rose in your mouth.
Exactly.
Every bitch that walk by.
Exactly.
With a fucking guitar in your hand.
Okay.
You look like a damn Chicago stepper.
And then they make you better with them damn, what they call them? What was those shoes? I don't know like what shoes.
Oh, the Sperry's?
Sperry's. I was gonna say
Sperry's.
Spencers. The Sperry's, yes, with them damn cargo shorts and stuff. I was like,
You know that was the thing though in high school.
Yeah. You started on, you was talking about, you mentioned about me with the rose in my mouth and stuff. So, do y'all think like that was it chivalry? Chivalry?
It's chivalry.
It's chivalry. Y'all think that's dead? Or like,
okay.
in this day and age, like,
I don't think it's dead. I just think it's rare.
rare?
Yeah.
It's just hard to come across. It's not dead at all.
Okay, so, like, y'all know, you know what it is, right? Like, what does it do? Like, if somebody was to show that's, like,
I think that's like, well, for example, I think some examples is like opening the door for you, or just like
Pulling out your chair when you sit down.
yeah, things like that. Like basically when men like cater to women and you know respect women and stuff.
Courting. That's what they used to call it. Courting.
Yeah, courting.
so y'all think it's rare. So nowadays it's just like, don't nobody really do that. It's just, y'all just happen to be in a relationship, or they just hit you up on something. Hey, I want to be with you. I want to talk to you. Like, yeah.
It's a whole bunch
Ain't
of
never know I want to be with you. I've been had wanted you.
hey, y'all. It's always that. I been had wanted you.
or man, you be playing,
Yeah.
Nah, don't let you post the baby. You know that was supposed to be my baby, right?
right? Or we was supposed to get married. Well, if we was, why didn't you ask?
Ain't it? That part.
You never asked me to marry you.
You supposed to be my wife. Oh my, I can't do shit, can I?
But I feel like, you know, when you find that chivalrous person, I don't know, I'm just gonna lock that down, like, cause it's rare. It's like, this how I want to be treated. And even though it may be somebody that I really, you know, it's some things about them that I don't like, it really be small things to a giant. I could overlook a few small things or whatever, you know, for the bigger picture.
So, do you think, okay, so chivalry kind of comes as into being like really romantic, right?
Mhm.
Like, so do you think somebody could actually do all those things and not even want you?
Yeah, very much so. Yes, they gonna do all of them things. Not everybody, but some people will do all of those things just to get what they want, the coochie, and then be gone by their doggone business.
Wait, I ain't mean it like that. Okay, yeah, that too. But I meant like that just be them. That's just how they are. Like with the whole like, cause
Are you talking about you?
Exactly. At this point, it's like we talking about you.
okay, well,
In your case, yes.
in my
We
case,
know you. We know you're genuine. But with strangers that's just doing this stuff, we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
But we know you.
okay,
And to continue doing it.
And even with you, it depends on how far you go.
yeah.
You don't need to be sending flowers to nobody's job every freaking week if you ain't interested in them.
Right, yeah.
Unless it's one of us, but because we know you ain't interested in them.
Exactly.
Especially not Jordan.
Well,
But,
he don't even like me, so.
you know, it's just,
I get you. But that's what I was saying, like, do y'all think a guy could be that way and not actually want you? You just be like, okay, I got a guy best friend. He opened my door. Or, you know, girl best friend. She bought me flowers, or she always paying for my food, stuff like that. Like, I was just, you know, can't people naturally be like
they
that?
can naturally be like that.
If it's a best friend situation, if y'all established a friendship.
Y'all got an established friendship. Ain't nobody ever tried nothing. Ain't never went nowhere. No hints thrown out there. Little sprinkles of hints and stuff like they really want to deal with you in another type of way, then yes.
So,
That's where you fucked up at. But, you know.
it is, but you know. Mainly you live and you learn. But it is the thing, like with me being that way though, a lot of people, you'll get people that'll look at it and be like, yeah, I want that, or like, oh, that's nice, I like that. So that's how, you know, you get a lot of fake people in your life too, because they just really trying to use you. So, all right, so when y'all single, right? Is it like, do y'all lean more to the people, the guys that not really chasing you versus the one that is chasing you?
Absolutely.
Why do y'all lean towards the ones that don't really chase you?
Because I don't do good with rejection. That's not necessarily rejection. It's just, why you ain't chasing me?
But I don't know.
Because I'm used to it. I'm used to, you know, if I'm talking to a dude, 9 times out of 10, that dude won't talk to me. And you ain't saying that. You really don't want to be my friend? Nah, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But again, I ain't never even been in that situation because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, that dude want to fuck with me. In some type of way, even if it's not, oh, I'm trying to be in a relationship with you, you still want to fuck with me some type of way. Now, I ain't gonna go all the way with you once I realize that, unless I'm on the same type of time, like I'm just looking for somebody to play around with or whatever, then no, ain't gonna go.
I don't deal with rejection well, so I don't really lean towards the motherfuckers that be rejecting me out.
I'm not necessarily rejecting you, but like they not applying pressure like the other person is. Like the other person texting you every day and this other person texting you every other day or every 2 days.
I ain't gonna lie, like usually it start off the motherfucker applying pressure, but I do end up settling with them and then they stop applying pressure, but I guess that's the same thing. I be in a relationship with a motherfucker that really ain't doing as much as I want them to, and I still be ignoring the motherfucker that's doing everything I want.
A lot of times when that happens with me is because I'm more physically attracted to that person than the other person that's applying pressure.
Yeah.
Like, do you think people pretend to be someone they are not at the beginning to pursue something?
I thought you asked that already.
Did I?
I think we kind of
Not with those exact words, but yeah. I mean, so if you didn't, then yes, sometimes, you know, it's just, that'd be the tricky thing about it. You never really know sometimes when somebody being genuine, and that's really how they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
That is definitely a tricky part, cause, and then one thing I had, like, I be thinking about is like the fact that I feel like sometimes we as women probably give in too fast, because it's the saying that stuck with me. If a motherfucker realize they can get away with feeding you crackers, they'll never feed you steak again. You know what I'm saying? They'll never feed you steak. So I feel like we have to challenge men or really make men continue and keep it up. Like we be trying to stick around and shit like that. We gotta let them niggas know, okay, don't introduce me to a vibe that you can't keep.
That part.
Yeah.
Definitely said that. In my relationship, don't start nothing. All right.
Yeah.
You gonna have to keep this up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't expect me to start, like you said, eating steak and goddamn. Now we eating Vienna sausages and crackers.
Right.
Like, I know hard times come, but you better at least be trying to stay on your shit.
I just feel like, okay, so I feel like people, I say guys a lot, but I feel like people do like try to spice themselves up when trying to get somebody, you know what I mean? And it's just like, especially if you know what that person like, then you're gonna do what that person like to make sure they like you a little bit more. So it's just.
But again, it's like the whole, if you know what this person likes, you know what this person requires and stuff, why not keep that up? Because just because you did that in the beginning and then it's like, okay, I got her or I got him, that means you stop? Because I'm to the point where I'm going to be like, bye? What you mean? You think you ain't got to keep the same energy you had when you was trying to get me?
Right.
No. But for me, like, going into a situation or a relationship or whatever, I'm going to tell you how I am. I'm going to tell you how I am. Point blank period. Like, we can sit and have these conversations, or do you like having sex every day? No. Or sometimes, one day I want to have sex every day, all day, and the next minute we finna go through a damn dry spell because I don't feel like doing nothing. So don't, listen, when we go into this and we doing this all the time, don't think it's gonna be like that all the time, because it's not. I'm gonna tell you off rip, it's not always like this. It ain't gonna always be pretty with me.
The good guys heads up, or like, you know, just how him type shit.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever really been in no real situation where I had to be to a point where it was like I introduced him to a vibe I couldn't keep. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm a female that really like to be chased, so I really don't do much in the beginning stage. Like, I don't show much. Most I do is like, I might look a little better than I usually do on a daily basis, as far as in looks, but.
That's me too.
Yeah, like
that's me too.
That's my the only thing that really changed as far as in it's just my looks probably changed. Like, okay, I know I put that shit on the first few rounds, but baby, now you finna get big t-shirt, no bra,
no wig,
right, no lashes. I'm gonna walk around looking like a mole rat.
He sat on the phone while I was doing an uninstall and an install. This what I look like now.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
It ain't always 28 inches.
But these days, like, really, like, yeah, I'm just now starting to really be comfortable with myself in my natural state. Because I used to always, I gotta do my makeup, I need something on my lashes or something like that. I had to really start getting comfortable with myself and be like, look, nigga, this what it is. This what I look like. I go to sleep, I tell niggas straight up, hey, I'm not cute when I sleep. I sleep with my mouth open, I snore, and I slob. All that. So don't expect no cute.
Right.
No, baby.
Okay, so this kind of to the left a little bit, but with like dating or whatever, with you setting your standards, is it harder to find a guy once you set your standards and you know what you want versus when you didn't?
Yeah. When you didn't, you're down there take anything and just be complaining about it the whole freaking time because you ain't really sat down and thought about what you want out of a person.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I used to have one standard, and that was for a nigga to be fine. I didn't care about nothing else.
Exactly. And them child.
And
it ain't all this cracked up to be.
It ain't. I'm like, who fine? How the fuck is you this crazy?
If you think he fine, somebody else do too. Hell, he know he is. So.
That be the main one. When he know he fine, baby.
Boy, yeah, that be something else.
I guess deal with no nigga with no big ego.
Hey, the female either, cause
yeah.
When they know they cute, they know they can get anybody.
Exactly.
So they really.
But I always been, for the most part, I always been the type to be like, I don't want the finest nigga out there.
I'm in the same way.
I don't want the ugliest one, but I want the cutest thing out there, cause no.
I didn't either. At one point, it was because I didn't have the confidence in myself to really be able to handle the attention that she was gonna get. So it was like, if you're getting all this attention, I'm gonna be looking at you like, I know you don't want me because I ain't even. So that was one thing, but now it's just like, yeah, feel yourself a little too much.
Right.
Yeah, tone it down a little bit. You can have your, you know, you look good and stuff, but once you go, and it's nah.
I don't like dealing with that shit. I dealt with it one time back in high school. This was I'm talking about nigga who had money, he was fine. I'm talking about had everything, like for real. We got into it. This nigga, like, I think I was trying to cut him off. I said I ain't gonna be with him. That nigga asked me something, bitch, do you know who I am? I said, oh, excuse me. Like, nigga, like that was supposed to be.
I don't want no nigga that's finer than me. If you in the mirror more than I am,
that part,
you got to go.
That's a turn off for me. Like, damn bad bitch.
You got to go. My baby daddy ain't even fine, and that nigga used to be in the mirror more than I am. It's like, you ain't even fine.
Yeah.
Get your ugly ass out the fucking mirror.
You just know you the baddest bitch, ain't it? You just know you the baddest bitch. I can't stand that, yo. I can't. They come with so many problems.
Yeah. I don't want nobody that's capturing everybody's attention or whatever. It's like, of course, I want somebody that look nice and look decent and stuff like that. But when eyes just turning while we out somewhere, and you think that shit cute and you smiling and blushing and shit, bitch, I will slap you.
Yeah. Unless you slapping all the bitches that's turning their heads, I don't really want you because you.
When they look at you and smile at you, you better grab my hand or put your hand at the nape of my back.
Right.
Now, see, that's what I'm gonna do. That's the thing. I was like, if I ever date a pretty female that just where it's out there in all hand, no, no, I meant like.
I think she just called me ugly.
No, that's not what I was saying was like what I was saying was
if you ever date a pretty female, that's what you said.
Y'all see the time? Just look at the time.
I meant talk about like how we talking right now with that level of a female. Then it would have been like with all the heads turning everywhere we go, just everything.
Next topic. Next caller.
Go ahead. I'm just messing with you. I know what you mean. Go ahead.
I'm gonna be the type to put my arm. I'm gonna make myself like. If you ain't doing it, I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna put my arm around you. Huh? You said what?
And that boy, I feel like I'm begging. You got to be. You the one with the attention. You tell him. Shoot him right now. Shoot him.
Nah,
you like that
shit?
Man, I don't like that shit. Well, shoot him.
Empty clip, baby. If you love me.
Just take the whole blog out. Just take the whole blog out.
I know. That's how I know I still gotta grow. Cause baby.
I just feel like now I deal with it differently, but it's like I still haven't put myself in that position to find out either. Like,
I mean, you like what you like.
Yeah, but
and also you have to. I ain't gonna say you got to or whatever, but for me, especially, I pay attention to a lot of things. It's one of those situations where it's like, look at you and look at me. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, no cap.
And it could go either way. Either you too much for me or I could be too much for you. Like, this don't even make sense.
Oh, yeah. I'm like that. That's a lot.
I'm too ratchet to be with the corporate ass man. And I'm not even ratchet. But it's just like the hoodness that's just embedded in me. I can't put on no. But I'm not going to no gala.
But that's the thing, y'all. I don't understand. Me as a person, I have
dresses in heels. They walking around with the glasses of champagne. Y'all ain't got no Corona.
Ain't it? Look at me asking for the cheap list. Y'all have Southern Homes, right?
You got Taylor Port.
Ain't it? Baby, we don't. Look at me on the menu. That'll be $300 for this steak. Damn!
And the dude sitting there tapping you on your side like
that little ass steak, boy.
And I'm like, babe, why are we here?
Ain't it?
Be fucking for real.
Yeah,
why we here?
I'm the type. I'm gonna go ahead and like we're gonna be out in public and we're gonna be shopping. I'm like, babe, you sure we got 1,000 on that card? And the other card, and you sitting over here trying to front in front of everybody, like you got it. You with the rich folks, and I'm like, babe, I think I did max out that last card though. Like, yo, you gonna be embarrassed for me.
Or I'm sitting there turning on my transactions right before the waiter come grab my card. Look at that girl. Look.
Talk about one moment, please.
I know you watching them way across the room trying to wait for the moment they ready to swipe your card just for you to hit a live transaction.
Then you walk in the dirt off place for the rich folks, but you ain't getting no signal. What's your Wi-Fi passcode?
Hold on, I'm trying to turn my heart on. No, baby. Not doing that. Not doing that.
Look, oh my God, your shoes are so pretty. Where you get from? Girl, Sheen for $7. Ain't
And somebody walk up to you like, baby, your tag's still on. Don't take it off. Nah.
It's just, I will set a standard for myself, and I hope these men do too. Like, even with dating online or whatever, I be looking at their bios and they talking about they got all of these corporate jobs or whatever. Baby, I work for HelloFresh. I'm not even gonna like your damn profile. I make $20 an hour, and you don't even make money hourly. You on salary, boo.
Baby.
It gotta make sense.
It gotta
I'm
make
not saying that I'm not deserving of that type of person, but I don't know. I kind of like, I stay in my tax bracket.
Yeah, that shit is intimidating.
Yeah.
That shit is intimidating because you
feel like you don't have as much going on
Yeah.
as this person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're not
baby, because you gonna be mad like, bruh, like
They top tier, I'm mid tier.
yeah, I'm coming to your house, you in a mansion, you come to mine, baby.
It's a hole in the wall.
Yeah. Excuse that roach over there.
Baby, goddamn cracker crumbs everywhere. Like,
What?
and when I walk in your house, I got to take off my shoes every day. I don't even enforce that at my own house. I wanted to, but bitch, this house, not this house per se, but my house ain't even worth taking off your shoes when you walk in the damn door. It's like, take off your shoes for what?
Bro, imagine having a guy or a girl that's on that level and they walk into your house and your kids throw pudding at them and you can stand there someone's like,
And they walking in the house with a suit on. He talking about.
like, I was so sorry. That's expensive, ain't it?
That's expensive, baby.
I thought so.
I'll be the first to tell my kids, listen, don't do this because I can't pay for it.
Exactly. Don't touch shit.
I'm not even bringing my kids. If I gotta take my shoes off in your house, me and my kids might as well turn the fuck around.
If I ain't got no babysitter, baby, I ain't.
For one, winter, don't tear something up. For sure. For shit, so.
For real. Winter gonna eat the damn fake apples in the bowl. You
See no decoration apple. We don't have stuff like that, baby.
Winter, give me that, baby.
Anything you turn around, it's a hole in the goddamn decoration apple.
She's spitting out styrofoam.
She been on baby, I'm not on your level. I'm gonna say that right now.
It just gotta make sense for you. What's your definition of a female applying pressure to you? Because you the giver.
Yeah, I am a giver. That's a little hard because sometimes I get in the ways of like I take you out, I'll pay for dinner, whatever. So when it comes to like if she try to do it back, I end up reimbursing.
See, that's the thing about it. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
My next question was, are you gonna be willing to accept that?
That's the hard thing with me because it's just like sometimes I really don't. It's just like nah, you keep that. Like you keep that. I appreciate the gesture, but you keep that.
But you
like it's like.
How I want to phrase this? Is that something that you just want to be your job? Like, you don't want it to be reciprocated because with you doing that can make them comfortable with the shit. And then now you looking like you don't never do this type of stuff for me.
I guess, okay, so like when it comes to like, if it gets like, okay, if you send it back, then it's like, okay, I see you. You not the type to just sit back and just take handouts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it be like, or if they take the initiative, like, hey, I want to take you on a date. Then it's just like, okay, I see you on some. You know what I'm saying? You're not really just on the receiving end. You really trying to do something. Then that, I guess that would be like, okay, I see you trying to. You know, you trying to apply something. You trying to make a point that you want me back. You know what I mean? So it's like, I take that. I look at that too, but I guess really like the consistency of talking to me, showing me or telling me you want to see me, or going out, hanging out, and I ain't just the only one putting out.
Yeah.
Like, really putting out. Even if I do like, if money wise, if I do send it back, then it's like you try. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But. It's really the effort that comes back to me, even though I am the whole giver, the romantic person and stuff like that. But it's just like, that's why I asked, not really why, but I asked if you not want a person, because I do it with my friends too, you know what I mean? Because like, when it came to like me and Tia when we was younger and I was doing it with her or whatever, it was like, when I got in a relationship, it was like, the person I was in a relationship was like, why you doing that? Doing that for her. It's like, because I take care of the people that's with me. Mm. So it's like, that's why I get it from my mom and my dad. Because my dad made sure to have enough money for Tia too. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like, I knew that's just how I was raised really, or all I was raised around. So that I think that's why I'm like that. But you know, I'm learning to be careful with it. I'm learning.
Definitely. Well, that was my next thing.
You know, because I don't want everybody to get that impression. Like, I ain't trying to talk to everybody, but that's just how I am. So, working on fixing that. But I mean, like, with me applying pressure, I be nervous about applying pressure. That's why I asked the difference in applying pressure and being thirsty, because it's just like, I worry about coming off being thirsty, since I am, like, that person that'll be the one to initiate. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I worry about coming off as thirsty or aggravating, and it's just like, I ain't trying to do that. Like, granted, we talk every day, but I don't know if I'm doing too much. Or we don't talk every day. We talk every other day, but I want to talk to you every day. Do I hit you up every day, or I just wait for you to hit me up? After, you know what I'm saying?
I think you know, that's a conversation that could be held. Like, asking people what they love language is, how they are, you know, what they expect, you know, when they're dating somebody. But that can also fuck you in the end, because that's when you start feeling like, oh, I told you I like this, so this is why you're doing it, not because it's genuine. It's just like, well, bitch, how the fuck am I know what you like or whatever? I'm gonna just be doing stuff that I would think that you would like, and you don't even like that. I'm bringing you flowers, and you don't even like flowers.
Right. Yeah.
So,
all right, y'all. We ain't got nothing else tonight.
Nope.
Nope. That is not it. Wow.
Wow. Should we take?
Oh, we were supposed to say let's be fucking for real like that?
I don't know.
Cause she said we ain't got nothing else tonight, so I said no. You mean if we don't do nothing else? I'm confused. What's going on right now?
Alright, never mind. We just gonna start. Alright, y'all.
Cause you don't never say it right.
Yeah, cause I was gonna say no too. I thought you. That's what we done.
She said we exactly. She said we ain't got nothing else tonight.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. No, okay. So that's all we got for y'all tonight. I want to thank y'all for joining us on this podcast.
This is what, episode 6?
Yeah, this is episode 6. I thank y'all for riding with us this long.
Yep.
For sure. For shit show.
For shit show. For show that.
Appreciate all the love and the support. Just, you know, keep looking.
Yo, baby, you can't do the closing.
I don't know how to close it now.
You suck.
I appreciate y'all for that. Okay.
Got a little sentimental.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram.
Right. Like, comment, subscribe.
On YouTube.
Exactly. Leave some comments below. Tell us what
Give us some topics.
Please. Exactly. Please. What do y'all want to hear? Y'all just listening. Tell me what you want to hear, baby.
For real. Give us some topics to talk about.
Definitely.
Because one thing about us, our minds will go blank. As y'all can see.
Yeah. Fried, baby. Fried died and laid to the side, baby.
I don't know what to say because I don't say thank you.
Check us out, Paul. Check us out.
You usually do
You
the
have tuned
closing.
in. I don't just go straight into the closing. We usually say, all right, so you. All right, thank y'all for tuning in.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in.
I'm Ari.
Oh yeah! I forgot, yeah.
God damn, I'm just waiting for my. You would expect me to take over. That's not my bar. That's not my place.
I forgot we do our names on the okay, on the exit. Okay.
I forgot to. I waiting on Jordan to give us the cue to say let's go back.
I'm like saying to my wife, your name started talking.
That's why the fuck you was draining for so long. You know I'm gonna thank you better than every fucking subscriber.
I'm so sorry.
Check us out, boy. Check us out.
Alright, y'all. I'm Asia.
I'm Ari.
And I'm China. And y'all, tonight we was just being
Fucking for real.